I'm back again, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually going to stay with Waitrose. So everything I'm going to cook is based on Waitrose. So you know they put their little cards out every week, and I think there's about 5 of them. I think they're every 2 weeks or something. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up the cards that are in the little boxes in Waitrose, and we're going to go with these menus. So what I'm going to make today is Spanish prawns. So let's go, but before I start I just wanted to say that there are quite a lot of ingredients to this menu. What we're going to do is we're going to put it on the site, and all you need to do is look in the description, okay? Hi, we're back again. Right, so first things first, I went shopping at Waitrose today, and bless them, they were so sweet. I got a personal shopper to help me find all these ingredients, because in actual fact there's a lot of things here that if you haven't cooked Spanish food before you won't recognise. So not only could I not even pronounce the words of these particular items, but I obviously wouldn't know where they were, and there were some in particular that I didn't even know what they were, but hopefully you're a little bit more tuned into cooking than I am, but at least we're starting basic here. So what they're saying is preheat the oven at 200 degrees, and as you can see I've had my oven fixed. So what we're going to do first is we're going to bake the bread, and they've asked us to get the white rustic baguettes stone baked. We need to preheat the oven for 200 degrees for that, or gas mark 6, and we need to cook them for 20 minutes. So now we've got to skin tomatoes. Well, I've never actually done this before, so apparently what we do is we put them in boiling water for 1 minute, and then the skins slip off really easily. So let's do it. Right, so I bought what they told me to buy, which is Essential Waitrose Tomatos. I'm going to now put them in the boiling water. I'm going to use this spoon because this really is boiling water. They're in. Whoop, whoop. So what they've asked us to do after this is cut them into quarters and place them into a mini chopper, but I haven't got one. So I'm going to have to do it myself. And then we need to do it together with garlic, olive oil and some seasoning, and then simply whiz to puree. Hello? Well, I haven't got that, but I have got this machine, which is apparently a blender. I wonder if it works, but we'll try it, because I haven't got a chopper, so we'll just do our best. Right, I've had these in for a minute, so I'm going to put them into a sieve. And apparently the skins will come off really easily. Let me turn this up. I poured cold water on them, and ironically it just comes off just like that. How funny. Just pour cold water on. They didn't tell us that, did they? It's so funny. I'd like to say as well that this is actually the topping for the bread. So they didn't say this on the menu card, so you have to read through it first, but obviously with me you don't have to. So I'm going to now cut these tomatoes, do the garlic and the olive oil, and as we know I haven't got a chopper, so I'm going to put it into this blender and we'll see what happens. So I'm cutting these tomatoes into quarters. I'm going to put the tomatoes into my blender. I mean, with garlic, I think we all like to do garlic to taste, don't we? We all know how much garlic we like. I mean, personally, this family, we all really like garlic, so I'm going to do a little bit more than they actually say on the ingredients, which you can read later, but I just think I'm going to make it really garlicky. So I've cut it, peeling it. I've got this little machine that's fantastic, so I just put my garlic into it. I'm going to crush it into this now. Those are in, the garlic's in, and they now want a teaspoon of olive oil. I'll put in a couple. Let's be adventurous. So we've put that into the blender, and now we've got to put it into a sieve over a bowl. So let's leave that there. And it says we need to leave it there for 20 minutes. 30 minutes actually, so 30 minutes. Right, so the next thing we do is we do the prawns we drain off any liquid. So let's get these prawns drained. So the next thing we do is we've got to put through the garlic press the jalapenos, and it says 2. So let's get 3 out. Let's make it quite hot. And apparently they're going to go. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Apparently these are going to go through this crusher. I'm quite intrigued actually. I can't imagine it. Oh yes. Oh, that's cool. Now I'm putting in the garlic. So now we've got to put some lemon juice in. Again, I'm going to do what Jamie does. Oh, how lovely. This time no pips went in, so I'm really pleased about that. Some olive oil I'm going to put in now. That's it. And some seasoning. We'll toss this all up. Right, that's all done. Now what they're saying that we should do is put this in the fridge. So I'm going to put it in the fridge until we need it. So what it's asking us to do now is to next arrange the grilled peppers in a shallow heat-proof dish, pile the prawns on top, cut the cheese into cubes and then whiz in a mini chopper. Well, we know I haven't got a mini chopper, so I'm going to grate it. So I'm going to do all of that and then I'm going to put it back into the oven, the grill, and then we can grill it, and theoretically then they're done. Right, the bread's been in for 20 minutes, so I'm going to take that out. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, good. So now we've got to arrange the drained grilled peppers onto a dish, which we're going to put in the oven with all the bits and pieces. So let me get them in first. Now I've got to drain this because I've pre-read the ingredients, the instructions. I've got to drain this into a bowl because I think we've got to use this later. So now that the peppers are drained, I'm going to put them into a heat-proof dish. Brilliant. And then it's saying to pile the prawns on top, which I will do. Wow. And then I need to cut the cheese into cubes, which obviously I haven't got this mini chopper, so I'm going to grate the cheese over the top of the prawns and then I'm going to put it into the oven for 20 minutes. I'm just going to try some of this cheese because I've never had it before. It's obviously Spanish cheese. It's called Manchego. An unusual flavouring. I'm going to put it into the grill. Oh, we'll be back soon. Joe, can you lay the table please, darling? Thank you. I'm going to cut it in half. Right, so we're going to sit down and eat now, and I'm going to get my husband to taste test this and see what he thinks. Right, this is my husband Carl. Let's see what he thinks. Okay, darling.
Well, do we try this first, or?
You can try whatever you want first. It's very hot.
What do you mean? Mmm. Oh, that is gorgeous. Let me try a prawn. Actually, let me try two. Outstanding.
Thanks ever so much for watching me today. I know that it's all new, but I'm going to follow Waitrose. I'm going to pick up their menus I think it's every 2 weeks or something, but I'm going to pick 2 of the things that I particularly like, and you can follow me rather than Heston because he's such a professional and I'm obviously not. But the next thing I'm going to make is the ice cream sandwich. So we thank Delia for the menu we've just had, and I hope you'll watch me next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.